Hey there, friends. This is Julie. Okay, so you sweat, you cry, you're craving sweets, you look and feel older practically overnight, sleep is elusive, you're cranky, you're irritable, anxious, your libido is waning, all kinds of things are happening. Could it be hormones? Yes, and it probably is hormones. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is hormones. So there are three major hormonal events in a woman's life. The first is puberty, the second is pregnancy, and the third is menopause. So just a couple things about that. So there are a whole bunch of different hormones at play during each of these events. And by the way, have you guys seen that movie, My Big Fat Greek Wedding? Do you remember when I think she was like the aunt of the bride? She's this Greek woman, and she sits down with the parents of the groom, who are they're very straight laced. Anyway, the aunt goes on, and she starts talking to them about the lump that she had behind her neck. And when she went through the menopause, the hormones acted up, and the lump got worse. So I want to talk to you about the hormones today. So there's three major hormonal events in a woman's life: puberty, pregnancy, and menopause. And incidentally, I wanted to mention to you that you cannot call yourself menopausal until you have gone 12 consecutive months without a monthly cycle. So like I went 6 months and then I started up again. And then a little bit later, I went 9 months. 9 months. I thought I had it. I was like, oh, I'm 9 months in. I think I got this. And then my cycle started again. But now I have gone a few years, so I'm officially a menopausal woman. Woohoo! I made it, and still alive and kicking. But interesting though, our body starts preparing for that at around age 40, maybe even 35. But you know, puberty is a time when our hormones are ramping up, and menopause is kind of going the other way. So the hormones are kind of going down, and all those changes start happening at around age 40-ish. But I wanted to let you guys know the good news with all of this. You know, I mentioned all these crazy things that can happen with our hormones, and that can happen anytime from puberty on. All those crazy things happening, cravings and weight gain and sweats and acne and all that kind of fun stuff. But the good news is that a lot of that we can have some control over. Yes, our hormones are going to go through all kinds of things. That's just the nature of our bodies. But our lifestyle has a lot to do with how that all expresses itself. So we often think of estrogen, progesterone, maybe testosterone, thyroid, those things, those hormones. Yes, but the whole hormonal system is pretty complicated. There's a lot to it. So I like to take a wide angle view of it all, and there are two hormones that we can really have a lot of, we can work on these two hormones and really have a lot of positive effect with the other hormones, because the hormones don't operate independently. It's a suite of hormones, and they all work together. So the first one that we can really have a lot of impact on through lifestyle is cortisol. And cortisol is the stress hormone. So you can have stress in your life from relationships. You can have it from a job that you don't like. Traffic can make you feel stressful. Even like training for a big physical event like a marathon or something like that. All these things can cause cortisol levels in our body to rise. Another hormone that we can have direct impact on through lifestyle is insulin. And insulin has to do with our blood sugars. And of course, our blood sugars have to do with what we're eating. So if you can get your cortisol levels and your insulin levels kind of all in balance, that helps trickle down to the other hormones. We want the hormones to be happy. We don't want to have the big lump behind the neck. Yes, because of the hormones. So anyways, this is the good news. And if you are interested in talking more about hormones, give me a call. get a hold of me and we'll talk about hormones, because it's really true that we can have a positive impact on how we go through this really like big transitional time of hormones in our 40s and 50s. All right, so take care of the hormones, hormonies. Okay, bye.